What on earth is this? Asmongold TV, why Japanese games go woke. What does this mean?
I think that this is a small group of people that have an extreme opinion who are trying to get into a position of communication power and then trying to change the way in
he's doing the Gamergate thing. He's doing the like, SJWs have infiltrated our media and they're trying to wokely change stuff.
And they want to have like a monopoly over the way that that people communicate. And I find this very problematic. I don't think this is good for anybody. And I don't think that these people are actually representing what Western audience.
This is just a stupid low IQ. Like, by default, if anything changes, I don't even know what changes that I don't even know what he cares about. I don't know what changes he's referring to. But it's the very standard, like, you know, if anything changes, it's because of an evil cabal of people who are trying to hurt me or whatever.
I think they're representing what a small group of freaks on social media want. And I think that everybody else just rolls their eyes at this kind of stuff and thinks that it's weird.
What stuff? What examples? We're only talking about localization. Like like just the process of localization. What stuff are we referring to that's bad here?
So, well, colonizing cultures everywhere. Oh, you don't want to use that word, right? That's the word that they use. So yeah, they're the ones that would start the fucking drama. Exactly. What? Yeah, they're the ones that start the drama. They are the drama makers. So it's like, I think that these are imaginary problems that people don't really have. Like, I'm talking about like real people. Like, I'm not talking about like a social media.
I've said so many times that like, reactionary and anxiety is purely based on vibes. What is he fucking talking about? We're literally just talking about the process of making yourself appealing to an international market, something everything has to do if they want an international market. So now, like, woke colonization of, like, they didn't even talk about what localization is. This is why white supremacy doesn't help anyone, yeah, exactly. Look at Asmongold, is he doing well? No, really though. Racism, sexism, pedophilia are fake problems nobody cares about, apparently. The article hasn't even specified what the local, like, he's just getting I don't know if they, like, cut out the necessary context in this video, but it's, like, it's just nothing.
It's just that simple. They're terminally online. Yeah, they are. And so, I think that the entire method of...
As opposed to the not terminally online take that woke SJW colonists are destroying anime by making Japanese companies internationalize their products for an international audience.
You're saying that all surveys and market research by corporate firms is wrong?
Wait, let's see how he responds to this. Let's see how he responds to the sudden realization that when multi-billion-dollar companies make decisions on localization, they're not doing it because some Twitter user called, you know, with 16 pronouns in their bio said to, but because they do, like, market research.
Think that they do surveys or market research on this.
Oh, they don't do it. Nope, never mind. That's his response. All the fucking companies that are doing localization, they just, like, do it. They're just highly susceptible to Twitter use. They just don't do the research, you know? Holy fuck, he's stupid. You can tell that he hadn't actually thought about that, so he paused for a second to go, well, hold on. There's no way for me to, like, reconcile that question. I don't have a convincing answer to it. So just like, nah, they don't do that. These investors and corporations that just want to make a profit are actually just, like, doing whatever based on vibes, you know? And it's a coincidence that anime is doing so well in the West right now.
I think what they do is they hire firms that have an agenda that use...
Wait, they don't do research, but they hire woke firms? Ah, I see. Man, remember what people have said before? Fascism is the, like, stupid man socialism or something? Just, like, absolutely grasping at a point. Just, like, reaching everywhere for one.
You know, basically surveys and market research that they create that's curated in a way that's beneficial to their goals. And then those people tell them...
They don't do market research. They hire woke Western feminist firms who then do fake research to say, actually, international audiences want more blue-haired SJW characters with septum piercings, and then they put them in the games, and everyone hates them and no one buys them. This describes reality. Dude, look at his fucking chat. I had no idea he was this cooked. Look at his chat. The DEI. It's pure globalist agenda. Look, Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
And people that they survey are biased. Yeah, I mean, like, that's basically really it. So
all the data that disagrees with me was evilly and secretly conducted by the firm. They don't do any of their own research. They all hire biased firms, and they do biased research, and they find biased people to give biased answers, and that's why people disagree with me. On what are we talking? I have no idea. Why are games and anime doing so well at the moment, despite all this? No idea.
But they keep buying.
He's also disgusting. Isn't he the one who posted a pic of his bed with tooth blood all over the wall? Excuse me, fucking what? His gums bleed at night and he just wipes it on the wall. Dude, why is it always shit like, oh my fucking god. I don't, why do they have to make it so easy? Why can't it just be he has a bad opinion? Why it can never just be like this guy has a bad opinion. It's like, no, he's like the most revolting human on the fucking planet. Like what? Why does it have to? Is he mentally unwell? Yes, definitionally he has to be. Tooth blood wall? Yes. Please don't listen to the political takes of people who live like this. I'm unironically Jordan Petersoning, okay? There's a difference between having a messy bedroom and wiping gum blood on the wall. I am putting my foot down. All right?
Because I don't think that the people that are making these decisions, I think that they're fucking weird loser freaks. And I don't think that they have any sort of a read.
Why? What changes? What was this all vibes? What changes?
On what the public wants. I think they have an agenda.
And yet sales are up. Sales are up, aren't they? The newest Yakuza game is the 8th most selling game on Steam right now, Lamau. Yeah, like, this is all just vibes. He's like, oh, the only thing that matters is sales, but sales are up!
Sometimes it's the government of the country you release in. I think we're all understanding of the fact that if they have to censor a game because of government regulation, that's understandable. It's disappointing, but it's understandable. I'm not talking—
Wait, what? Wait, that's fine? Wait, companies censoring their games for an international audience is because of woke SJW blah-de-blah, but doing it in compliance with pre-existing state law? What does he even believe? What opinions does he even have? Some people in chat are saying he's Nazi. Guys, he's not a Nazi. He's a retard, okay? And Nazism and their talking points appeal to retards, yes, and I know there's an overlap, but it's not, he's just stupid. He doesn't have any beliefs. Like, Jesus Christ, fuck, I wish I could talk to him. Probably be a bad idea, though. I don't know if I would actually, like, dude's lost in the sauce. Several sauces, even.
The more that you go and you enable this kind of stuff, yeah, I mean, this guy's got a crazy, like, he's really dedicated.
Bro, I can't deal with it. Fucker's brain is soup. He has no idea what he is talking about at all. He's not saying a single thing. We're 10 minutes into the video and he hasn't made a single prescriptive position. He's not referred to any change he wants to make.
Like, just fundamentally, I don't want to have some weirdo at Sony who thinks that they understand American culture.
Oh my, wait, so what is it then? Is it other consultation companies that lie and fake their data, but somehow the products are getting more sales than before, even though they lie and fake their data? Or is it a weirdo at Sony who's arrogantly assuming that Americans don't want to see 9-year-olds naked? What is it? What does he believe? What does he believe? Asmongold, what positions do you have?
Whenever I buy a video game from Japan, you should expect to have Japanese culture in that game, because that's what you're buying. So
I think we do typically see that. That's probably true. I think we can get a fair appreciation of Japanese culture with less of the aforementioned 9-year-old rage panty lolly thing. You know, that's probably okay.
Whenever you buy a game from Japan and then you try to put your vision into it, or like your morals or ethics into it, you fundamentally change it.
Wait, you want these games to have Japanese culture, but not ethics? Ethical systems are a part of culture. What are you talking about? Also, localization teams are usually local to the countries that are doing the localization. Japanese dudes in Japan aren't doing the American localization. Sony has an America branch of Americans. What do you mean? Don't put ethics in your game? In your Yakuza game? Has anyone here played Yakuza 0? How do you make a game like that without having opinions on ethics? What are you talking about? The whole fucking game is an autistic fucking hardbody walking around, imparting sage life advice to people. It's all ethics. What do you...
They're accountants in risk management, always trying to lower the risk further, not understanding. I think that you're right about that. Yeah, they just always err on the side of safe. And in doing that so much, they remove the actual value from the product in the first.
Even assuming that was true, that wouldn't be a product of woke test marketers. That would be a product of the very basic way that corporations act. Corporations try to reduce risk to their shareholders. That's their job. That's their fiduciary responsibility in the United States. That's not a woke. Oh, he doesn't believe in anything. He doesn't have any beliefs. Why do they always flatten Japanese culture to lolly hentai? Because he doesn't give a fuck about Japanese culture. Look, I'm not even much of a weeb. Like, seriously, I'm pretty down on a lot of anime. Like, I've read probably 8 manga in my entire life. I guarantee you that Asmongold doesn't know shit about Japanese culture broadly. Just because, like, the way he talks about it, like, what does he mean? What the fuck does he mean by Japanese culture that's being missing in what? What Japanese culture is being removed, you know?
Pipeline is simply woke is a safe investment. Safe investment bring ads and more investors. Investors want woke because agenda. I think that mainly you're right.
Investors want woke because agenda. Why would an investor who is investing in a product want woke because of agenda? You know what you want when you invest? Money. You want money when you invest. Unironically, this is why a lot of gamergaters ended up becoming Nazis, because to believe that SJWs are secretly responsible for all of these social processes, you just eventually work yourself into the JQ. Like, listen to like what's being argued for here. Like, at this point, SJWs are at like every level of the system of production. It's like their company, basically, you know? You'd think the answer to this would be buy another game, but like it's like this holistic control at every level of society, and they're lying and running everything, and anytime data indicates otherwise, that they're lying about that too. It's insane. 100% in lieu of critique of capitalism. Yep, anti-Semitism is the stupid man's socialism. That's the quote.